Ukraine's incursion into Russia's Kursk region, it's dramatically shifted the dynamics of the war. In early August, Ukrainian forces launched an incursion across the border, capturing around 1,000 square kilometers of territory. The operation has marked one of Kyiv's most significant military advances in Russian territory since the war began. Let me untangle this for you. Ukraine's incursion raised questions over its objectives and long-term goals in the region. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky recently, in an address, clarified Ukraine's intentions. He said the attack is part of a broader strategy to protect Ukrainian territory from Russian shelling. He described the incursion as a crucial step in creating a buffer zone and ending the war on favorable terms for Kyiv. Zelensky emphasized that these moves are part of a systemic effort to bring the 30-month-long war to a close on Ukraine's conditions. With that, Ukraine's forces claim that they have leveraged US-supplied GBU-38 precision bombs in their attack on Kursk, including a successful strike on a Russian command post. However, the use of these Western-made weapons within Russian territory, it sparked concerns among Ukraine's allies. The United States and UK, while continuing to provide military aid, impose restrictions on how and where these weapons can be used, primarily due to fears of retaliation from Moscow. In response to the Kursk incursion, Russian President Vladimir Putin raised alarm over potential nuclear dangers. He accused Ukraine of planning an attack on the Kursk nuclear power plant, which lies just 40 kilometers from the city. With 2 active reactors at the facility, any strike could result in a catastrophic release of radiation. This as Ukraine and Russia traded blame over the safety situation surrounding the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant as well. The UN nuclear watchdog has expressed deep concern over the safety of nuclear sites amid the conflict. As the war intensifies near NATO's borders, the alliance remains on high alert. As I mentioned, while NATO countries continue to supply Ukraine with defensive weapons, they are cautious of being drawn into the conflict. The possibility of Russian retaliation, especially with nuclear threats on the table, remains a constant worry. The Kursk invasion represents a pivotal moment in this war. By pushing deep into Russian territory, Ukraine has placed Russia on the defensive. However, with nuclear facilities in the conflict zone and both sides issuing stark warnings, the risk of further escalation are ever present. The international community watches anxiously, fearing that the next phase of the war could have far-reaching and catastrophic consequences.